This will be a quick update. I had a lot going on today. I said I would try to do another vlog, and that's what I'm doing right now. If it seems like I'm further away from the camera, I've got the camera sitting on a tripod, which in turn is sitting on top of my printer back out of the way so that I don't knock it over by accident and create problems due to my desk being crowded and all the other stuff. Let me see if I can adjust this thing so it's a little more level. Oh, yeah, that'll work. Already did a broadcast today. Right now I'm doing an update on the update. I want to address something that there was an incident this morning. Okay, through the wall in front of me that way are some guitars hanging on a wall. That is my office wall. It's a small office, and my son built a chicken coop next to that's about half the size, maybe a third the size of my office, onto that wall with a roof and a door and a way for the chickens to get out, and he hooked electric up to it so Linda can go ahead and have a heat lamp to keep the baby chicks warm when we get them. And this morning my granddaughter went out there to make sure the chicks were okay, and there was a snake in there. She gets a hold of my oldest son, Bo. He goes out, he grabs the snake, he kills it. It's a chicken snake, and it had 3 chicks in its belly, which was unfortunate for the chicks. That is a hard way to die. The long and short of that, though, is that there was a slit, a sliver, an area on the wall in there that the snake could get up through and come in and have breakfast. And I likened that on the broadcast to the way Satan makes inroads on people. You give Satan an inch, he'll take a mile. Right now, if nobody thinks anything about it, humanity is in a war for your very soul. This late in the afternoon, it's 4:30, and I'm drinking hot coffee, but I'm going to do a quick update on here, and then I'm going to upload it on YouTube, and then I'm going in the house. My baby girl's down because her baby girl, Aurora, has a birthday tomorrow, and I don't want to miss the festivities. But I'm using that sliver in the floor, that slit, that little space about like that between the walls in the corner, that the snake got up in there and got it some breakfast. That's how Satan does things. He finds a chink in your armor, he goes after you. You give him a toe hold, he'll take a whole leg. Give him an inch, he'll take 100 miles. That's how the devil works, folks. And I have a lot of people says, well, sin is sin. No, it's really not. Some sins are more serious than others. Telling a little white lie is a lot different than pulling a nearly born baby from the womb and killing it. There's a huge difference. Little white lie is different than walking up to somebody in a restaurant, killing them so you can get some money out of the cash register. They're not the same. I don't care what preacher says what. Well, God doesn't look at sin with the least degree of allowance. Well, you're speaking for God now, are you? The reality of it is, there are some things you need to do. One, you need to love other people. That's hard for me to do. I'm not a touchy-feely kind of guy. But I'm working on it. Very much so, I'm working on it. Now, like I said in yesterday's vlog, crack that Bible open, study on it so you can figure things out. This is just the beginning of the problems the human race is getting ready to have, folks. It's all in there in the book of Revelation. It's in there in the book of Daniel. It's in there in Matthew. It's in there all through Scripture. You just got to pay attention and sort it out. Be kind when you can. Be kind to everyone you can. Learn to love others. You know, Jesus said the two great commandments are love God with all your mind, might, and strength, and the second is likened to it. Love others as you love yourself. You're getting a lot of commandments in those two little commandments. One, you got to love God. Number two, and the rest of the commandments they hinge on those two commandments. You got to love yourself. It took me a long time to get to the point I could love myself because of all the stupidity I'd committed in my life. Love yourself and love others. That's what it's about. If you can do that and actually work on being obedient, you'll get through this mess just fine. Well, I'm going to go ahead and close the vlog today with that thought. Remember something, this old fat man does love you. I do. And the thing is, I want you to have all the blessings God can give you. I want you to have so many blessings that if you had a pail to catch it like rain, it couldn't hold all of them. And with that said, I'm going to have to tell you, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.